How to set up your consulting business. At this stage, you have decided on your consulting niche, the consulting business model, and identified your ideal client. Now it is time to set up your consulting business. Follow the steps in this video to set up your consulting business properly. We're going to use a consultant based in the United States as an example here. If you live in a different country, then you will need to research the laws and regulations that apply to setting up a consultancy business. What business entity will you use? You will need to register a type of business for your consultancy. The entity that you choose for your consulting business will have an impact on your personal liability, how you file your taxes, and whether you will need to meet any other special requirements that are laid down at either local, state, or federal level. It is important that you make the right decision about the type of business that you will register. If you have decided on the solo consultant business model, then registering as a sole proprietorship may seem like the best idea, but this will increase your risk and will definitely cause problems down the line if you want to change your consulting business model. We recommend that you consider creating an LLC, limited liability company, for your consulting business. This will help to minimize your risk and provide you with flexibility in the future. Of course, there are rules and regulations with an LLC that you must observe and more paperwork to deal with, but it is probably the best solution. There are 3 types of business structures that you should give consideration to. 1. A sole proprietor. This is the easiest to set up, but you will be responsible for all profits and debts of your business. 2. A partnership. You need at least 2 people to form a partnership, and all of the partners will be personally liable for the business. There can be certain tax advantages to forming a partnership. 3. An LLC. With a limited liability company, LLC, you create an entity which limits the liability of the owners or the shareholders of the business. This is the most flexible option, and there can be tax advantages. Think long-term when you are deciding on your business structure. You might want to start out as a solo consultant, but later you may want to create a consulting firm or hire other consultants to do the work for you. This is why we believe that an LLC is most likely to fit the bill. Financial records. Some people will tell you that you need to employ the services of a bookkeeper and an accountant immediately to start your consulting business. We do not believe that this is necessary at the beginning. You want to keep your costs as low as possible when you are just starting out. What you will need to do is have a system to keep records of all your financial transactions. This includes revenue that you receive from clients and all of your business costs. A bookkeeper can do this for you, or you can do it yourself. Initially, you can use a simple spreadsheet to record everything, or you can look at accounting software for your financial records. Once you have established your consulting business, then you can hire a bookkeeper and an accountant if you wish. If you have established an LLC, then you will need to submit accurate financial records at the end of each financial year. In any case, it is essential that you keep track of everything financial. When you have a number of clients, you may not have the time to do all the financial stuff yourself. You need to take the view that it is more important that you take care of the clients and let someone else manage the books for you. If you want to grow your consultancy business, then you are going to need the right people to support you. Do you need investment? While we are on the subject of finances, you need to assess whether you will need some form of external investment to get your consultancy business started and to cover the initial costs of marketing and so on. A lot of consultants choose to fund their consulting business themselves, and if you have the wherewithal to do this, then we would recommend that you do the same. If you do not have the necessary capital, then you will need to find it. If you have a good relationship with your bank, then you could talk to them about a short-term loan for the establishment of your consultancy business. Another way to raise funds is to talk to family members, friends, and associates that may be interested in investing in your business. We recommend that you keep it as simple as possible. It is unlikely that you would need to contact venture capitalists for investment. You might want to consider crowdfunding as an option. Angel investors are probably the best choice here. When you want someone to invest in your consulting business, then you need to show them a business plan that has all of the relevant numbers and supporting details. Of course, you will discuss your plan with any potential investor, but you must also have a business plan on paper for them to look at. Determine your consulting offer and price. You know that your ideal client will have a number of problems that you can help solve. It is time for you to determine what your consulting offer will be and what price you will charge for your services. For your consulting offer, you need to think through the actions that you will take to solve the problems that your clients have. Your clients will want results, so you need to determine what these will be and how you will achieve them. The pricing that you decide upon should be based on the results that you will achieve for your clients. It's pretty common for consultants to charge anything from $25,000 to $100,000 for consulting assignments. You could decide to charge by the hour, or as an alternative, you can charge by the consulting project. Charging by the hour is the simplest solution, and when you are just starting out, this could be the best option for you. When you are working out your hourly rate, always remember that you will be spending time gaining clients as well as working on their projects. A client will be willing to pay a high price per hour if they believe that you can help them to achieve the results that they are looking for. It is not unusual for new consultants to charge from $150 to $250 per hour. Although charging an hourly rate is simple for you, it is not always the ideal solution for the client. If you use a project-based charging method, then you can present the client with a fixed price. They will know where they stand and probably feel better about this arrangement. In order to provide a fixed price, you need to estimate as accurately as possible the number of hours that you will spend on a consulting assignment. Once you come up with a figure, multiply this by 1.5 to take into account the fact that consulting projects always take longer than you think they will. Always look to provide your clients with more than one option when you are making your proposal to them. You could offer them a basic package charged on an hourly basis, a mid-range package that guarantees certain results, and a premium package that will deliver the best results. The mid-range and premium packages are fixed prices. We mentioned earlier in this training the potential for residual income from your consultancy service. Identify what you can charge your client for each month and make this part of your proposal. This is something that most clients will expect you to do. Create a brand identity. You are not in the business of providing consulting services, but you are in the business of providing clients with results. Your branding needs to reflect this. Branding is very important for your consulting business as it provides you a unique identity. You are the person that can generate a significant number of leads and sales for your client. For example, when you are thinking about what your branding should be, your aim should be to come up with something that will make you stand out from the crowd and will be memorable for potential clients. Always start with the result that you know your clients want when you are deciding on your branding. If generating more leads and sales is your aim, then make sure that this is front and center in your offer. Take your time over the creation of your branding and get help with this if you need it. A consultant that has excellent branding is far more likely to succeed than one that does not have this. It is not something that you want to rush. Create a professional website. While it is possible to start a consulting business without a website, we highly recommend that you set one up that reflects your branding. It is not difficult to do this yourself, or you can outsource the task. The advantage of doing this yourself is that you know exactly what you want and do not have to explain this to someone else. These days, you can purchase a domain name for around $8 a year and web hosting from as little as $5 a month. Your domain name needs to match your branding. You can install the WordPress free blogging platform and then add a theme, which you can get for free or purchase a premium one. The theme defines the look and feel of your website. Make sure that you have the following pages on your website: terms and conditions, privacy, about, contact. There are standard templates available for terms and conditions and privacy pages, or you can hire a lawyer to create these for you. Your about page is very important, and it is something that most prospective clients are going to check out. Make sure that it includes your main message and tells clients why you are the right person for their assignments. Get a logo created for your consulting business. You can find a good graphic designer on a website like Fiverr.com, and they will design a logo for a few bucks. Have business cards created using the logo and add your website address, email address, phone number, and any other contact details. In the next video, we will discuss how to get clients for your consulting business.